Man, kinda hungry. Yeah, I guess I'll eat a banana. Hello there. That's quite a nice banana you got there. Hey, would you perhaps like to give it a different use? I don't know, man. I kinda just want to ignore brownies. I'm talking about brownies. Okay. Sure.
I am sorry. Let's begin.
Hello there. I'm so sorry for the long wait. Lot happened. I needed some new equipment. I mean, like, it's been so long. Is anyone even still interested? But anyways, as you can see in the title description, I'll be cooking or making some brownies. And let me just get one thing out of the way. So I'll be calling these series the How I Make series, because one thing I want to get straight is that I don't want to dictate, or I'm not proclaiming that this is the right way of you making a certain dish. It's just that the way I make. Let me give you an example with these brownies. The way I make my brownies is not really what you will find in brownie recipe videos. For example, my brownies are vegan. Now, I'm not vegan. It's just that I've tried so many variants of this recipe that the one that I like the most, it's vegan. But without further ado,
Let us make some brownies, shall we? Alright, so let me begin by trying to explain why I call my brownies conveniently vegan. That's because I mostly use fruits, starting with the most important ones, bananas. And I'll be using 3 bananas here as a means of controlling the quantity of each ingredient. Yes, I am using the per banana scale. It cannot get any simpler than this. That being said, for 3 bananas, I will be using 2 red apples. So this is basically what's going to give our batter that necessary liquid, alongside a little bit of sweetness but not too much, since the bananas already give us plenty alongside that consistency that we need. Here is where you normally would use eggs, but bananas just tastes better in my opinion. The last 2 pieces of fruits that we'll be using are 2 pears. Now, there's not much of an important reason as to why you should use them, besides acquiring more liquid to the batter, but I do recommend you use them if you happen to have them around. By continuing the trend of measuring everything around 3 bananas, we'll have to use roughly 120 grams of all-purpose flour. And alongside that, we'll use around the same amount of cocoa powder. Now, this is light cocoa powder, and I prefer using this one because it's not super intense and it neither is sweet. In my opinion, it's just perfect for what we're looking for. Next up, we'll be adding 60 grams of brown sugar. This is, again, measured accordingly with the 3 bananas, basically half of the amount of the flour. And these are the last ingredients we'll be adding to the batter. Obviously, this step is subject to preferences. I, for one, will be using walnuts and half a bar of dark chocolate. But all of this is optional. You can altogether skip this if you prefer. Alright, so starting with the bananas, we're gonna put them in a large bowl in big chunks. But size doesn't really matter here, so you can cut them however you feel like. Next up, we add the apples, and then the pears. I'll be using a hand blender, but you can also use an electric mixer and toss the fruits inside of it if you prefer. Make sure you don't miss any small pieces. I'd say that looks good enough. Done blending. Next up, we're going to add the flour and the cocoa into the bowl. Note that you can sift them if you prefer, but after attempting this recipe multiple times, I've come to the conclusion that it's not entirely necessary for what we're looking for. Lastly, the brown sugar, which in this case I did sieve. because there were some crystallized crumbs inside the package. Now, gently but precisely whisk the ingredients until you get a firm but at the same time a smooth batter.
As you can see, it's really thick. That's ideally what you're looking for, at least as I do my brownies. When they're ready, there's gonna be like really mushy. That's what I like about them.
We're done mixing those ingredients, so without losing momentum, let us add in the fillings. In goes the walnuts, the dark chocolate pieces, mix for another minute.
2 seconds later.
So, the batter is ready. I have the baking pan ready with the parchment paper. All I have to do now is just pour it all inside the pan. Spread it evenly across the pan. And there you go. So, right now, I have the oven preheating at 180 degrees Celsius and we'll leave it for about 5 to 7 minutes. In the meantime, we can make the cover for the brownies. I will be using a mixture of peanut butter, sugar, and lemon juice. Therefore, for 2 teaspoons of peanut butter, I'll be using 1 teaspoon of brown sugar and 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. Give it a really good mix. Looks like it is ready. When adding the peanut butter mix as a cover, you can get as much creative as you'd like. I like to normally just do this pattern. We're done here. Now to the oven.
A few moments later.
So, after roughly 30 to 35 minutes, you should get something like this. As you can see, looks crispy on the outside, but in the inside I can assure you it is very mushy. I'm really excited to show you guys how it looks from the inside. Normally I would wait for the brownies to cool off a little bit, but I'll just take one piece. As you can see, mushy look and the bits of walnuts and melted dark chocolate. Really good looking. Alright, let's take this to a plate for the final look.
And there you go, guys. Should look a little bit like this. I'm really happy with how they came out. You know, it's actually the perfect way I like them. I really enjoy making this video and recording and all. The cooking process. Obviously this is my first cooking video, so don't expect it to be, you know, amazing, but still I'm proud of it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well and enjoy your brownies, because I will sure as hell enjoy mine. And that's about it. Thank you guys for watching and have a good one.
That's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you did enjoy. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you and have a good one.